I'm just going to talk about nuke in CL and some little things you can do. I'm going to talk about rotates a bit later, but you guys, you guys never smoke outside. Like, the T's are never smoking outside, so all the AWPer has to do is just play this area, up here, down here. Like, maybe you go for a pick at the start of the round at ramp, you rotate back, and you just hold the cross. Like, no one can do anything to you. You can just hold the cross, because no one's ever smoking outside, so all they can do is push into you and take a pick. You just need a rifler who's going to play, like, around this area, watching if they go into main. Maybe if he's got a good spawn, he goes left side garage, watches if they go into main. They can't push him because they don't use smokes, so he's just going to hold the cross, and this AWPer's just going to get kills non-stop. Like, the guy has to peek into him to kill him. Now, what I don't understand is when I play T-side and I say, guys, do you know the smokes? Can you do smokes? You guys are throwing the smokes and we just win nuke easily. But when I'm on CT side, I'm never seeing the T's throw any smokes. Like, I don't understand why. Just someone just called to do smokes. Even if you do them like every round, but you don't use them, it still makes these CTs think, and it still makes them have to push through the smokes and go for info and all of that stuff. Now, I feel like rotate-wise, I feel like you guys don't really know how the rotates work. So let's say we're playing one outside, one on the rotate, one around this area, one on upper, and one ramp. So let's say they do smokes. As soon as these smokes land, this outside guy needs to give info. Can he hear them? Can they be lower? Maybe he's playing in secret so they can't be lower, but let's just say he's here. Alright, they can be lower. This ramp guy, the first basic rotator is this ramp guy instantly drops. Now, if he's fast enough, he can go into window side, and he can play like this angle, waiting for them to come up. He can push up if he's got a smoke and a molly. He can push up if he can get here fast enough. He can use a smoke to delay, use a molly to delay. If we think they're definitely going to come down and we have info elsewhere, you can rotate another guy down and you can do a crossfire. Like, this is just a basic thing. And then when that guy rotates down, the ramp guy, the outside guy with the AWP wants to just come cover ramp really easily. That's the most simple rotate on nuke. Like, this guy can also just rotate down, and like if he's slow and he's not confident going into window, he can play here, wait for them to pull nades, swing on them. Obviously, he can play the standard behind here. That's the first basic rotate. The second rotate you can do is, again, like, if, let's say you're outside guy who was the guy playing here before, you know, they do outside smokes, but let's say he's playing around this area this time, and he's holding from out here, and your AWPer's playing here, and they do smokes outside. This guy can just be like, okay, they can go lower. He can either use his nades to delay, like he can put a smoke down, he can put a molly down, or he can use his smoke on door, and he can just instantly drop down vents. And he's here so fast. Or the squeaky guy can use his smoke on door, and this guy can drop down. And you can end up having two in lower by doing this, because you can rotate your ramp guy down, and your AWPer can cover ramp. You can still have your two in upper, and you can have two in lower. Now, another problem I've seen is if your two upper guys are playing it, and let's say your outside guy's playing secret, and your AWPer's dead, or you've lost the guy, whatever, and they say, guys, they can come T-mid. What I'm noticing is the upper player who's here seems to just keep playing this, so they can get main, and this guy's just playing this, so they can trade him. They can also, a lot of the time I'm seeing this smoke lands, and they just go out upper and they just kill your one teammate on site. The way you need to try and react to them getting T-mid would be, you can play like one up here and one on top of the hut, and you can just watch it trade. You can play one behind site who holds here, and one behind site who holds here, so you get two behind site just holding, and you just bait each other. If they start coming through main, this guy can just hide. This guy fights the world, like he's going to fight here, then he's going to fight here, this guy's hiding. You can do one up here and one behind site again, so this guy's fighting, and then he's playing for time. They come running at him, this guy's going to kill them, and it's all about buying time. For this AWPer, he's also going to be able to rotate up in time and help lock down this. Like, he can just come hold this angle. He can peek on people's contact. Like, it's all about buying time for your teammates. But at the minute, you guys are just like, oh, they can come main. I need to play main. Like, no, you don't. Just fall off and make sure your upper is safe. Make sure you get in a setup in upper. Because as soon as this smoke comes and they go out upper, this guy's useless. This guy can't rotate up in time. Oh, they've smoked me off main. They're coming out upper. Oh, right, my upper guy's dead. Right, well, what do I do? Now I'm getting mollied. I'm getting smoked. This guy at main's being smoked off. Like, there's nothing you can do. I think they're the biggest things I've noticed in CL that you guys need to change on nuke. Hope this video was helpful.